champ. We got an update, gang, by the way. Yeah. So yesterday, people believed that 4Extra blew his entire hand off with fireworks, right? This is what people believed, right? I seen the picture for myself. I seen it unedited at its rawest, and it looked kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but the fingers was still a little bit there. Not gonna lie. However, we have an update from his baby moms. His baby mom says, "Little do niggas know, don't let these pics fool y'all. Surgery went good." And 4Extra also sent a text saying, "Still gonna be able to put hands on niggas." Okay, so surgery, from what they're saying, was successful, gang. All right, 4Extra did not lose his hand, even though it seemed like he did. Apparently, according to what his baby mother says, this is an update, his hand is still on, gang, right? 4Extra will be able to squabble once again and live up to his name, right? I don't know what you heard, don't know what people are saying, but this is from the source, okay? I seen it directly, champ, all right? They're saying that 4Extra is going to be all right. His hand will not be removed. He didn't take his entire hand off, right? Yes, there are situations where doctors can indeed fix your hand. Did Adam 22 pay for the surgery? I have no idea. Who paid for the surgery? I don't know. I would assume somebody that No Jumper paid for the surgery, though. I ain't gonna lie. But according to what I'm hearing, the man's hand is still intact. His hand is not missing. All right? Just saying. And again, this is from the source. Somebody told me that this is cap. His hand looked like an R42 damage off the back. Well, champ, I don't know what to tell you, but hey, according to what they saying, it is good. All right? Whether you think it's cap or not, this is what they saying. Okay? Now, I did look crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But they saying that it's good, though. Right? They're saying it's good. They said his hand is back on. Now, it's going to take some months for recovery. But yeah, that's what they saying. All right? Run up these likes, smash the like. By the way, if you didn't smash the like. But I didn't think personally that his hand was actually like completely off or anything like that. But what they saying is that his hand is good. All right? I'm just saying. All right? Somebody said it looked like his hand was put through a meat grinder, champ. Hey, it looked crazy. But if you really looked at it, though, his fingers were still there, gang. You seen bones and everything, but his fingers were still there, though. You feel me? Hey, it is what it is. I don't know. This is a real text from 4Extra, by the way. That's 4Extra speaking. I guess this is how it goes. Allegedly, they said that he's kind of partially blind too at the same time due to the explosive. I don't know how true that is. Somebody said that. Somebody said that 4Extra can't see right now. Like, really can't see all the way because of the firework, whatever the case may be. Allegedly, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, but he what we see here says he will squabble again. Okay, he will throw hands once again on Vernon Ave, champ, and wherever else he want to throw hands at. Some people also say that 607 put voodoo on this nigga. That's also a possibility. Okay, that's what I heard. But this right here is facts, right? They said his hand gonna be good, but some people say that, or 607 himself says that he put some wool on this nigga. Allegedly, he went to the wool lady and tried to get something happening for extra. Allegedly. That's what I'm hearing, gang. That's what's being said. But this is the update, okay? This is from his own baby moms. This is a text from 4Extra. I'm gonna read this one more time. His baby mom said, "Little do niggas know, don't let those pics fool you. The surgery went good." And he said on text messages from 4Extra himself, who says, still gonna be able to put hands on niggas. Yeah. All right. Did you hear about homie's jaw getting blew halfway off too? I heard about it. I don't know how true that is. I haven't got confirmation. I heard people saying it about his mans. I don't know. That could be true too. I don't know. I heard about it. No confirmation, no, but this is directly from his baby moms. This is real. This is legit. Okay? So I have to say for right now. But yeah, you're going to hear a lot of people saying that the man lost his hand. His hand did not come off, gang. I don't know what his hand looks like. They said surgery went well. So, surgery went well. He's still able to text his baby mom, and his baby mom is confirming that, look, surgery went successful. Hand ain't going nowhere. Y'all might have thought his hand got removed from his wrist, but it didn't. His hand is still there. Okay? That's what they saying. I know they ain't going to sit up here in line and act like the nigga hand is missing. No. All right? Just saying. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Well, look, man, make sure y'all smashing the like. Make sure y'all sharing the video. But this is just an update for y'all. All right? Smash up on the like. But that recovery going to if he got his hand still there, that recovery going to take some time. I ain't going to lie. That recovery going to take a minute. That's what I will say. That recovery is going to take some time, gang. We just got to be honest about the situation. It's going to take a minute for him to recover. But nonetheless, they saying the surgery went well, and I guess he'll be back on the streets soon. All right. Yeah, they said his friend's face got hit up. I didn't get any confirmation on that. That's what they were saying. I also heard that 4Extra is damn near blind right now too. That's what they also saying. They're saying he's damn near blind. Don't know how true that is. He was able to text his girl unless somebody texted his girl for him. I doubt that. You feel what I'm saying? Shorty Nick says, hell yeah, because he definitely lost a couple fingers at minimum. Not necessarily true, Chin. Not necessarily true. Not necessarily true, Jim. He might have all his fingers, gang. Listen, doctors could work miracles. You're right. Listen, just because your limbs come off don't mean you're going to miss all the limbs. Sometimes, good work could be done. Nobody above the age of 21 should be playing with fireworks. I'm going to just say that right now. Fireworks are also explosives, gang. These are also low-key weapons of mass destruction. I wouldn't be playing with no fireworks, to be honest, right? Fireworks are not to be played with. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let the big companies do their little fireworks shows. Y'all might want to stay out the mix. I ain't gonna lie, those is real rockets, bro. Those is real explosives. Might want to stay away from that. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? Yeah, I ain't playing with no fireworks. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm good on the fireworks game. You dig? But baby mom's confirmed that he's good. He sends a text to the baby mom. This is the first time we gonna hear from 4Extra. Don't know when he's coming back online for sure yet. Okay? People definitely said, yo, your hand is gone. All right? People definitely thought, yeah, your hand is gone, champs. Sorry, your hand is gone. No, his hand is not gone. Because they're saying it's not gone. His baby mom said it's not gone. And he says he'll be back squabbling soon. He'll be back on the street squabbling again. Now, could this have been a life lesson to say, hey, maybe it's time to give up all this gang stuff and stop squabbling because you're almost 40 years old? Maybe. But everybody doesn't learn their lessons sometimes. You're right. And that's just what it is. Some people gangbang till they're 60-something years old. It is what it is, man. If that's what the man wants to do, that's his business. I'll say that. Uncle Dutch says, glad dude is okay. I hope he can bounce back with a better outlook on life and a more humble attitude. Doesn't look that way. Salute to you, champ. Doesn't look that way. He said he'll be back squabbling in no time. Yeah, he hasn't learned his lesson. Yeah, 4Extra ain't learned his lesson. Nah, he said he'll be back on these streets real soon to squabble again, gang. Yeah, he said that. Yeah, he said he'd be back on these streets to squabble again. Okay, he ain't learned. No, he be back on the street. Okay, coming back. Yeah. Oh, Chan. Baby dog moose ain't gonna hold you, but this is crazy, stupid situation that unfolded. You right. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, gang. You telling the truth. You telling the truth. You telling the truth. Shorty Nick says you can't reattach a splattered bone, champ. Only way they can attach his fingers is if they didn't explode. Hey, they attached the man fingers a lot. Hey, that's what I'm hearing, gang. Listen, if you see the man with fingers and all that, I ain't see it. Listen, I don't know what the doctors did. I'm not at the hospital to see the man fingers and all that. I don't know what type of magic they did, nigga, if they gave him fake flesh. I don't know what they did to the man hands, gang. I don't know. Look, I don't know what's going on, champ, right? I don't know. They gave the man fake, fake flesh. I don't know, champ. I ain't a doctor. You dig? Going off what they saying though. Baby mom said the hand is good. Y'all thought the nigga was gonna go around looking like a praying mantis with no hands. Yeah. I thought he was just gonna be all elbows and all that. Nah. I thought he was gonna be handicapped. No, champ. Not in a million years, nigga. Right? Not in a million years. Yeah, he ain't a handicap crip. Okay? Yeah. He not gonna be walking around squabbling like a praying mantis neither. Man got hands, right? They saying the hand is there. A lot of people said that the hand got blown off. Well, you're wrong, champ. The hand is back intact. The hand ain't gone. The hand ain't removed, man. This is coming from the source, though. This is a real screenshot of a real person who is connected to 4Extra, and 4Extra sent that text message. 4Extra says, "Don't worry, I'll be back in these streets squabbling again." Okay? He'll be back on Vernon Avenue. Don't run in fades with whoever you want to run fades with. Soon. Okay, soon as recovery's back. Alright? Wack said he gotta get a cut to the wrist. Y'all gotta stop listening to Wack 100, man. And honestly, bro, the badge that y'all saw, that was either a PBA badge or it was a gun license. That wasn't a real police badge. He did it on purpose. He got y'all again. Y'all thought that he accidentally showed y'all a badge. No. The nigga purposefully showed y'all that badge. It's not a real police badge. You know, it could be a PBA. He either got family that's in the police force or it's a gun license. Dig? Oh, chin. Leonard said, "You better hope you don't go to jail. That's a felony," and he wearing an ankle monitor. What's a felony? The fireworks? Or he might be back in jail, champ. You know what, champ? He might be back in jail again. You know, he has no problem going back to the penitentiary, eating spreads, and running fades in the prison system, champ. Okay? He got no problem with it. If he going to jail, he's fine with it. Trust me. If he going back to jail, he is A-okay with it. I promise you, champ. He ain't got no problem going back to jail. That's one thing he ain't got a problem with, is going back to the penitentiary. Okay? Alright? True says, "Nah, that was a police badge, bro. The CCW badge don't look like that." Bro, that wasn't a real police badge. Whatever badge it was, bro, here's what I'm gonna tell you. I used to work around people with badges like that, and they were called PBAs. They used to use it because they had family that was in the police, and they figure they don't get arrested by using it. That's like a higher form of a PBA. You dig? I'm gonna say that. But don't believe nothing Wack. Anything that Wack does is questionable anyway. You shouldn't believe nothing that man says. He's been running the same nonsense plays for a good 3-4 years now. You should know better. Yeah, you can't believe most of what you hear on the internet, but when you got proof, it's different. You dig? Wes here says, "Damn, I just had hand surgery. Speedy recovery for." He'll be back on these streets in no time. Don't worry. Leonard Briggs says fireworks are illegal in LA. Yeah, I know. They're illegal. They're actually illegal in a lot of places. Will he get charged for this? Probably. He'll be back in jail in no time, champ. Listen, he don't got a problem going back. The nigga don't got to look. He back eating spreads and all that. He's cool with it. He's fine with it. That's what he want to do. It's business. Dig? That was a federal agent badge. Can you prove it? If you can't prove it, you can't prove it, champ. If you can't prove that that's a federal agent badge, then you can't prove it. Honestly, bro, think about it. Why would a confidential informant show everybody that they're a confidential informant? A confidential informant ain't going to tell everybody they're a confidential informant, but he'll wave a fake badge on purpose just to get the clicks and views. If he's a federal agent and all that, nigga, he ain't going to go online and just show y'all that he's that. He's not going to do that. What he showed y'all wasn't official, bro. I promise. Rich Spirit says, "I had a homie, we used to call him Tommy Hook because he lost his hand with an M80. He was still able to lift weights and everything. I think 4Extra gonna be good." Well, his hand is supposedly still in. He ain't Captain Hook, gang. Yeah, he ain't Captain Hook like niggas think. They said his hand's still there. Alright? They said his hand's still there, gang. Oh, champ. Yeah, his hand's still there. That's what's being said. Alright? Salute to Scotch Korean. He says, for real, confidential mean mother effers ain't supposed to know. You ain't not supposed to know. He ain't show you no real. If you really believe Wack showed you a badge and you fell for the okie doke, champ, it's fake. It's not a real. Yo, bro, I'm not saying that the badge is fake. It's not necessarily fake, but it's not the badge that you think it is. Understand? The nigga not gonna go online and show you that he a confidential informant. Come on, be smarter, champ. I need you to use your brain for good things. That is, okay. Dr. Doom says, bet if he 4 extras is fine, he needs to quickly address one of his homies hoodster from the 40s who just drug extras name all through the mud and back. LOL. I don't know nothing about that, champ. I don't know nothing about it. Somebody's dragging his name through the mud in his hood. Well, sounds like something that he needs to handle when the time is right, right? Thus says fireworks are illegal in New Orleans, but not in the neighboring parishes. Oh, that's crazy. Didn't know that, champ. Who's this? Esoteric TV says he did say something about his Mason brothers, so Wack tied in. Yeah, that's possible. Hey, champ. He could just be a Freemason. There's a lot of those running around. There's plenty of Freemasons that exist. Maybe the nigga just a Freemason. You know, they got a whole little brotherhood of people with badges and all that. That doesn't mean you're a confidential informant. But I mean, we know that Wack is an informant for sure, but that's not the proof that he's an informant, though. It might seem that way, you know, but that's just not facts. You dig? Oh, he definitely a rat. 1,000% that nigga's Paru PD. You better believe it. One up and down, that nigga's Paru PD. 1,000%. That nigga's a cop. Okay? That nigga's a goddamn policeman, gang. He is same color as an elephant peanut, and he's a cop, nigga. That nigga will get you locked up. Facts. Okay? Yeah. Definitely. He's definitely what you think he is, but that's not the proof that he's that, though. His words, the things that he says, is more proof that he's an informant more than him showing that badges. Believe it or not. You dig? Selmo said he put his hands in his hot pocket. That's right. Better believe it, gang. Right? Look. If you're just joining us, make sure you smashing up on the like too, by the way. But this is just the update on a 4 extra situation. His baby mom says that the surgery went well. 4 extra says that he'll be back on Vernon Ave in no time, squabbling with niggas. Hands is back on, right? Did he lose any fingers? I have no idea. But apparently the hands is handing. His hands allegedly do not look like E.T., like you think he would. All right? Some of y'all might think that he has E.T. hands, but no, that's not true, champ. Okay? Allegedly, all fingers back in place. Allegedly. Okay? According to sources suggest, yeah, hands are all there. Fingers, knuckles, all there, gang. Right? I don't know how that happened, but the doctors worked a goddamn miracle. That's what they're saying, right? This is a real screenshot. The mayor don't have nothing fake. By the way, all right? We got the real sources. You really got people in Los Angeles that's really on the field, gang. By the way, all right? Danklin says he lost like 4 fingers. Nah, that ain't what they said. Oh, champ, that ain't what they said, gang. They said his fingers is there, gang. Fingers is there, gang. Hands is there. Knuckles, fingers, there, gang. Right? So that's what they saying, champ. They said fingers is in place. They said he definitely has squabbling hands. Okay? We gonna see though. Time will tell because we gonna end up seeing what it is soon. You dig? Shorty Nick says, man, if he got all his fingers, that picture was AI and this was a play. Ain't no way. Yo, bro. Nah, it's not a play. But if it is a play, that's nasty work. If it was a play, that's nasty work, bro. I'm gonna say that. But nah, that's legitimately real, bro. Like, I got people who live near Vernon Ave. Like, who I've been known for years. So, yeah. His hands supposedly good, man. Saying his hands is good. Cowboys hater says, man, this nigga talking ish and his hand look like potted meat. Cap. Hey, yo. Potted meat is crazy, gang. I'm gonna let you know that off top. That's crazy, gang. I want you to know. Potted meat is wild. Respectfully, I ain't seen potted meat in a long time, but she bring back some memories. You bring back memories though, gang. I want you to know that, right? He had 4 extras backup. He said they had backup hands in the in the goddamn hospital and all that. You crazy, gang. Biggie say it's the mayor. Compton salutes you. Salute to Compton. I rocks with Compton for sure. You dig? Oh, champ. Dunt says if they reconstructed his hand with metal plates, he gonna think he's Iron Man. Oh, champ. Y'all better hope he don't got no goddamn iron in his goddamn hands. Now they done upgraded the nigga Squabbles now. The nigga Squabbles got an upgrade. The nigga got iron in his hands, nigga. He gonna send one of y'all chins to the roof. Y'all chins gonna meet the moon, nigga. If his fist has iron inside of it, champ, your chin might meet its maker. By the way, all right. Oh man. P Perspective says he showed it was a family badge on my page, most recent post. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Like, it's one of them PBA joints. I already knew that. Like, bro, nearly a whole decade ago, I used to work around people who had those badges, bro, and they would use those badges to get out of jams with the police. Like, if they were speeding on the highway or something, they would use it. Like, oh, I got a family badge. You know what I'm saying? So I figured it was that. Like, bro, that's not a real like policeman badge. Yeah, I gotta see the play for what it is. I gotta see the play for what it is. You dig? Rich Spirit says Chin gonna meet the upper room. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Said his hand will never be the same. That's facts. It might not be the same, but if they put iron, in that nigga hands, oh, champ, yo, that iron gonna do damage, champ. All right, that nigga gonna be like Wolverine. You dig? He said it said brother on the badge. See, that's all we needed to hear. Once it say brother on the badge, we already know what it is. No more, nothing more to be said. Danklin says if someone reattached them fingers, call that brother Dr. Miracle. Listen, I don't know what doctors they had. I don't know if Adam 22 paid for the doctors or whatnot. I don't know. No clue. But champ, apparently the doctors worked the miracle on 4 extra. Okay, 4 extra probably will never touch another firework ever again in his life. I don't think he should do that. Champ, don't touch another firework. All right, don't touch another firework. Connect Electric says that Crip is now crippled and Trump just cut Social Security disability. Hey, I don't do the politics. I'll be honest with you. Whatever the nigga did is his business. I don't even deal with politics. So I don't know what niggas cut or what niggas did not cut. What I do know is they did not cut 4 extras hand off. That's what I do know, champ, right? I do know they didn't cut 4 extras hand off. I know that for a fact. All right? I know that for a fact. Big E says, but Mayor, that fighting issue's over. Who's gonna fight an X-Man? A crazy crash out. There's a crash out there who think they could handle Wolverine, gang. They don't care if he got iron in his bones and all that. They still gonna try to scrap with him. They still gonna try to do it. You dig? So he said a Magneto. Listen, if Magneto's banging a set, then that's not good news for 4 extras. Yeah, 4 extra got iron in his fist. Magneto gonna do something with that, champ. Unfortunately, yeah. Magneto might be able to handle that. I ain't gonna lie, champs. Yeah, Magneto might do it. Okay. Who's this? Killer Cam says the gaming chair and the suit is wild. There's a lot of wild things, champ. Maybe I'm a wild individual. You ever thought about that, gang? Yeah. The mayor's wild. That's why. Yeah. The mayor is wild. You got that right, champ. Yeah. I'm wild. Yeah, I'm wild. Yeah, I'm from the jungles, champ. I don't know what to tell you, gang. Yeah, mayor in the suit and the gaming chair. You're right. Maybe I'm just wild, champ. You ever thought about that? Yeah. You might be telling the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. You might just be telling the truth. You dig? Selmo says I gotta hand it to him. He blew it up, hands down. Oh, you trying to rap, champ? You just trying to rap and all that. I see what you're trying to do, gang. You trying to drop a verse and all that. I see what you're saying, gang. Okay. King TL says, ain't no way fingernails growing back. That ish gonna look effed up. JPP already proved this and he NFL paid. I don't know about his fingernails. I don't know nothing about them fingernails. Okay. Danklin says 607 Unk hit him with that voodoo. Yo, that's what I heard too. I heard 607 Unk went to the woo lady and had something done allegedly. That's all alleged though. Said 607 Unk went to the woo lady and things got crazy. Allegedly, champ. Right? They're saying 607 Unk might have put some of that woo on your boy. Allegedly, champs. Not necessarily true, but you never know. 607 Unk might be into that stuff. You did? 607 Unk, I believe, is claiming that he went to the woo lady and had something done to 4 extras. Now, if you did that, hey, it is what it is, man. I guess you gotta fight the best way you know how. If you can't do it physically, do it spiritually or something. I don't know. But that's what I heard though. Gang. All right. That's just what I heard. I seen that as well, champ. I ain't gonna lie to you. Did 607 up and get some voodoo put on your boy? I don't know. You never know though. It's possible though. You dig? It's possible though. But he'll definitely claim it though. Like I'm sure he don't got a problem claiming that, you know. But will he say it to the man's face? Because it's 607. I'm even still on No Jumper. I'll be honest with you. I don't really watch No Jumper like that. I got people that work with people on No Jumper. The only time you ever see me really watch the No Jumper content is when something crazy happened, or if Point and Shoot says something, or one of my people said something. Other than that, I don't really tune in, bro. I'll be honest. Unless some nonsense is going on. I'm not watching it fully anyway. All right. Last I heard, somebody fell asleep on No Jumper News or something. Apparently they need to get rid of No Jumper News because it's boring as hell or something. I don't know, gang. Is Flacco still up there or Flacco left? I don't know, gang. I heard Flacco not even up there no more. Niggas still get more views than No Jumper. Like, I don't know what's going on No Jumper, to be honest with you. All I know is that niggas said 607 up, allegedly put voodoo on this man to cause his hand to end up in the situation it did yesterday. And I'm hearing that apparently 4 extras hand is good right now. Surgery was successful, according to his baby moms. All right. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in No Jumper. I'm not watching it. I'm not tuning into it, so I have no goddamn clue what the hell's going on. What you do need to know is that this update is that, hey, the baby mom said, hey, his hand is okay, surgery was successful, and 4 extras says in a text message that he'll be back on Vernon Avenue squabbling soon. His squabbles is still available. All right, that's what's being said, and that's the truth. That's what's going on right now. So if you thought that 4 extras hand was missing, here's an update. It's not missing, champ. All right, he's gonna be back on Vernon Ave soon. Will he be going to jail because he lit up some fireworks, which might violate his probation? Never know. Does 4 extra have a problem going back to jail? Hell no, champ. He got no problem eating Jack Mac spreads and all that. He'll be back. He has no problem being back, champ. Okay? But hopefully he don't gotta go to jail, because we don't wish jail on people. So hopefully he don't gotta go back. All right, I'm gonna say that. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. I wanted to make this a real short live anyway. I didn't want to drag this thing. You feel me? But do the man a favor, man. Smash up on the like, share the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. There might be more content later. We'll see. But smash up on the like, share the video, and let me know how you feel up in that comment section. And make sure you join the Discord. The Discord link is in the chat. Also, we'll be in the comments, so make sure you join the Discord. It's a fire Discord. We got nearly 1,000 members because the maze lit. That's why. Okay? But another announcement I got for you niggas before I head out is the mayor, the one and only real New York mayor, F. Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite show face news. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's a town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you smash the like. Make sure you share the video. I'm above this, gang. Salute.